Italy may not be famous for its nude beaches, but there are many more than you would think.
We have at least 7 more beaches on our list.
We traveled to Tuscany, the most popular region in the country. And what we found were crowded nude beaches.
So this is one really busy beach.
Wild ones.
Holy guacamole! Yeah, she's on fire.
And also a lot of mosquitoes.
I'm getting eaten alive.
And here and there, a creepy situation.
The bushes behind us, there's quite some activity going on. We are kicking off in the very south of Tuscany. We gotta try to find a nude beach. It's not an official one, but it should be here. Some websites said that it should be part of this beach. Someone already drew a sign of a naked lady on the sign.
We're off to a good start.
Not sure if that's just kids playing or an actual sign. And while we're pointing out things anyway, there are cows here with very long horns. That's funny. It is busy here. Of course, it's a weekend day, and this is not yet the nude beach. This is very much a bathing suit beach. Normally the nude beach should be about a 15-minute walk from here, inside a natural reserve. Or probably we are already inside the natural reserve and the nude beach is just at the very far end of the beach. Well, this was a surprise, a good surprise. The naked section starts immediately after the clothed section and it's full. There's full of people. There are probably, I would say, hundreds.
And I would like to add that the only language that we're hearing so far is Italian. So
I don't hear any language. The sea is too loud.
no, but I mean just passing by the people. Well, the sea is loud and it does look rough, but there's only one way to find out. Oops. Holy guacamole! Oops! Yeah, she's on fire.
I think it's a very weird thing to say that the sea is on fire.
That is why I said it.
And this is just our first nude beach in Tuscany. Everybody who says that nude beaches aren't a thing in Italy, like this already proves that it's wrong. Well, this was a good start and we have at least 7 more beaches on our list, so probably the best is yet to come. Actually, I kind of know, because I know some of the beaches we're gonna visit because we visited them before when we just started doing YouTube. I think it was 4-5 years ago.
Buongiorno.
10 minutes ago this was not yet part of the plan.
And here we are.
But apparently the next nude beach we're going to is in a part of a natural reserve again. And it's very hard to get to with a van, so... And the campground rented out bicycles. And they're not electric bicycles. And I'm not used to this.
I'm so gonna feel this in the morning. Definitely not used to it anymore to ride a bike. But hey, that's what we do, right?
No, it's not. We never do this.
No, but I was just thinking, like, you know, when life gives you opportunities and it seems like a good idea, you just go for it, you take it.
So wise advice on a Sunday morning. When life gives you bicycles, it actually doesn't give us bicycles, it rents it out to us, but it's good enough.
And we also have an extra challenge because we only have, what, 3 hours before we need to go back, because then we need to check out or we need to pay another 15 euros.
Yeah.
So we have 3 hours.
2.5.
2.5 for 6 kilometers one way and to check out that nude beach. Good morning.
Grazie. Buongiorno.
I'm getting eaten alive. So what's the plan?
I think we have to leave the bicycles here and walk the other 300 meters. This trail should go directly to the nude beach.
And we can't take our bikes to this trail?
Technically, yes. But it's gotta be effort.
We never said that this is gonna be an adventure day.
And we don't even know yet what kind of adventure, because on Google Maps this beach is pinned as Spiaggia Libero. I don't really understand lots of Italian, but spiaggia is beach. And libero, it could sound like Spanish liberal, which is a term that's often used for a swingers place. Of course, it could also be like the French liberté, which means freedom, so a free beach. In any case, we'll see what happens.
Nice.
This is definitely not looking bad.
Not bad at all.
It's not as wild as I expected. Right over there are already people, and there's even a lifeguard. But on this side, it goes pretty wide. This is a really beautiful beach. This is not the Tuscany that you think of when you think of Tuscany. You think of the rolling hills with all the fields and the different colors. This is a whole different kind of Tuscany, but I like it. This is wild. And from the two beaches we've seen so far, driftwood appears to be an indicator that it's a nude beach.
Now the only question is this really a nude beach? Because that's very difficult now, because there are no people. There are also no signs or no indications or whatsoever. So yeah.
We walked a fair stretch of the beach all around the area where the nude beach is supposed to be, but we haven't seen a single naked person. I can understand why it's probably a nude beach, but it's very hard to confirm, of course. So if you are from the area, let us know if this is actually a nude beach. And also let us know what Spiaggia Libero means, because I am curious.
What do you think, Nick? Is this a nude beach or not?
Definitely.
There are no indications.
There's driftwood.
Is that an indication?
And there are no people, so...
There are no people, but there is one lady and she's wearing a swimsuit.
Our next stop is clearly a lot more busy. Busy to say the least. There's even a sign that says if there's a queue, we suggest to use the bus. And there is a queue. This is gonna be very busy.
Yeah.
So what do we do?
Turn around and try our luck tomorrow?
This looks a lot better than yesterday.
We're in.
It's also a little bit cloudy today, but normally the clouds should disappear in about an hour, and then we will be front row. It's already getting pretty busy, but this is probably nothing compared to the previous days. This is the beach, or one of the beaches we've actually been to before, so we know exactly where to go. South, and just keep walking. I just don't remember how far we have to walk.
I didn't remember this beach at all. I had to look back at our previous video, and apparently I still love green dresses. Anyway, this beach is absolutely beautiful, and in a way I'm happy that I don't remember this, because now I still have that wow factor. I can't wait for the sun to come out.
The beach is starting to get more messy, and there are fewer and fewer people, so I guess we're pretty much here. We found a group of naked people. It's confirmed that this is still a nude beach. And another advantage of being so early is that we can claim one of these. Not sure, maybe somebody will come later and ask it back.
I feel like I'm invading somebody's home or something. I mean, there is a little mattress.
We'll give it back when they need it.
Yeah.
This is how you claim a beach hut. You just add your own stuff.
So very practical. Building something like this.
I think after 3 beaches we can start talking about a few trends. All beaches we've been to so far are inside national parks, or at least protected areas. They all have lots and lots of driftwood. Those two things could be related. But what I really like is how wild they are.
And another trend is that the water is quite rough as well on this beach. Are you going in?
I'm already in.
Yeah.
This is pretty much as in as I will go, I think.
It's just very rough.
I'm okay with knee deep. But on a hot summer day, I might swim here. But today is not a hot summer day. I think this was our best nude beach so far. I can imagine that on video they maybe all look kind of the same, but you really have to come here to see the differences, I guess. And if you want to come here, we are making a video on Destination Clothes Free with more information about these beaches, so go check it out. I don't know if it will already be online when this video comes online, but one day or another, just subscribe to that channel and you'll get notifications. And it's still pretty early, so we can have another nude beach today. We are once again in a nature reserve, but for the first time on this trip we found an actual nude beach sign.
So we have dog beach, Spiaggia is beach, and Cani is dog. And then underneath it's written FKK, Vrij Kultur.
It doesn't look super official, but it's there. This is once again a spectacular beach. Now we have to search for the nude zone. It's not gonna be south because there's Spiaggia di Grosseto. That's where lots of hotels are. So I guess we'll have to go north and look for driftwood, probably.
To me, it looks very, very obvious. So you have the dog beach, some people, and then there's a part of the beach where I can't see any people. And then the far end, see a lot of umbrellas. I think that nude beach is over there.
If that is the nude section, it's gonna be packed, but there are also flags and stuff, so it could also be a bar.
There's only one way to find out.
There is driftwood though.
It's not looking good. I'm sorry. And I'm also sorry for me.
If you just tried to guess what we were gonna find, you're probably wrong, because it's neither. It's a beach lounging area. It's definitely not a nature zone, and it's not even a beach bar. So -2 points.
But we're not giving up. We'll keep walking.
A little bit further is another very long stretch of not much at all. I guess that if we want to find a nude beach, that's probably gonna be our best chance. Meanwhile, we walked for roughly 1.5, maybe 2 kilometers, but still everybody's wearing bathing suits.
So this beach is a frail, and to celebrate this minor disappointment, I have an idea.
We are once again in a protected natural area, again in the forest. Lots of shade, that's very welcome. We are at Marina dei Bibone, and I don't really seem to remember anything, so either we haven't been here and I just think we have, or maybe it wasn't just worth remembering. It's again the same concept of the previous days. You just pick the direction in which you see the least buildings and start walking until you run out of clothed people, and a little bit further should be a naked zone. And almost exactly after I said this, we passed by a naked couple. Here it is like a bit of a clothing optional zone, and at least from what I can see, the further we walk, the more everybody's naked. It's not a very popular nude beach, but it's definitely a nude beach. But it also looks very male dominant. We passed by 2 couples and maybe 20, 30 single guys. This could be just today, it could be a matter of timing, we never know. But it's kind of hard to call this a coincidence when there's such a big difference.
We didn't find a beach hut today, so that means no shade, but we did found this little cute, how are we gonna call it, space for ourselves.
This is not the kind of beach where we will be spending a lot of time. Also because in the bushes behind us there's quite some activity going on. Gives the beach a bit of a negative vibe, but it's a good place for lunch.
Absolutely, yes.
And we have another beach for today, so after lunch I think we'll move on. There are quite a few cars, so we definitely won't be alone on the nude beach. And there should be a trail somewhere.
Somewhere in this bush. It looks like a trail.
Let's try.
Careful. Ow.
I'm not sure if this is the official trail. There's probably a much nicer trail somewhere else.
Yeah, the trail stops.
It's not even a trail. Probably over there.
Yeah, you go. There are a lot of spider webs in front of me.
Okay, I think we found it. This is yet another trend we noticed. There's always a trail through the woods. If you're looking for nude beaches in Tuscany, if there's no trail through the woods, you're probably in the wrong place. We're here and it's busy. So this is one really busy beach. There's a nude section kind of cramped between two bathing suit sections, and the nude section is completely full. We found this little
Cove?
Place a bit away from the people. I hope it's not a pee-pee place. It's definitely a mosquito place, but just gives the opportunity to film a little bit. But yeah, we'll try to take some shots from a distance, but I was gonna say this is not looking good, but it's absolutely looking good, just not from a making video point of view. For the second time in this video, we will have to go for plan B and come back in the morning. This is rare. Like, this really doesn't happen a lot to us. Italy may not be the world's most famous nude beach destination, but some of its nude beaches are definitely super popular. Alright, take two. It's 9:30. It's not that early, but that's as early as it gets when you're living in a van. But the parking lot is still quite empty, so I hope that we get a better chance to show you a bit of this beach.
And how does it look? Is it busy?
We're not alone, but it's filmable, I guess.
All right.
So from here you get a bit of a rough idea what we had seen yesterday, except that this whole beach was packed. There was pretty much no space left. Now it's still, yeah, very filmable. While we walked a few hundred meters from one end of the nude beach to the other end, at least 40-50 more people arrived. More couples, just more people in general. It's gonna be a packed day again, I'm absolutely sure. I think we came exactly at the right time. We are not going to stick around again. We had our beach time yesterday, and there's another beach we want to check out today. It's about 100 kilometers more to the north, and it's also an official nude beach, so there is a chance that there's gonna be another plan B in this video. Next up for today is Spiaggia delle Lecciona. It's again quite busy on the parking lot, but of course there are a few beaches here, so I doubt that all these cars are for the nude beach. Well, I hope not. This doesn't really look like the entrance to a nude beach, but of course it's probably a little bit further. And meanwhile we also figured out what Spiaggia Libera means. It has nothing to do with liberté or liberal. It just means free beach, because there apparently also are paid beaches in Italy. I did not know that. The good news is that the nude beach is on the free beach. And it's busy here. This is a bit what Nido dell'Aquila looked like yesterday. To give you an idea, so we just walk. Found it. It took about 20 minutes walk from the parking lot, and it's again a designated naturist zone, and it's busy again. It's a busy beach. It was too uncomfortable to vlog on the beach. Not necessarily because there were so many people, but once again it was very male dominant, and lots of the men there, they weren't chill. They were all stressed out and looking in all directions, and then that stresses me out, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to give people the impression that I'm filming something X-rated. So yeah, this is what it is. It's an okay beach, it's beautiful, but it's not worth for a plan B, I guess. It's a shame. I really wanted to like this beach, because it is beautiful with the mountains in the back. But vibe is important, and I think I'd rather have no vibe than a creepy vibe. What do you think?
Agree.
We made it to the very north of Tuscany, to a town called Monte Marcello, at an altitude of 261 meters. At least that's what the sign says. It doesn't sound that spectacular, but we will have to walk all the way to 0, because there's supposed to be a nude beach there.
And just to give you an idea how serious we're taking this hike, we even put on our hiking shoes. Well, at least not flip-flops this time. How do you feel not wearing flip-flops?
Awkward.
Weird. So far it was quite a walk in the park, but I think this is where it begins. This is not looking good at all.
It looks like we reached a very abrupt ending of the activity for today. There are a lot of signs saying no trespassing. It's in 3 languages, Italian, German and English. And they even have the visuals with the skull and the rocks falling. It's a dangerous spot. And yeah, maybe you can get to the beach, maybe not. But in any case, on YouTube, we're definitely not allowed to do illegal stuff. So I think this is it.
This is it.
We're missing the last potential nude beach, but we have seen lots of interesting stuff. Wild beaches, popular beaches, the odd creepy beach. So for us, I think this has been a good trip.
Yeah.
And we're gonna continue our journey. We're taking another ferry and we're heading into France, but not mainland France. But that's for next time. So if you don't want to miss it,
make sure you subscribe to our channel. Notifications, ping, ping, ping on. Thank you so much for watching. Keep watching our videos. Keep spreading the love with the world. I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
bye.
So far for me, it looks very, very, how do you say this? Blooper. Evident? Obvious. Obvious.
Today we're gonna try to cover 2 nude beaches. Spiaggia. No, that's not true. Not even a beach bar. So -2 points. And let's look further. And that was a hole in the ground.